My brother, welcome, man. And so check this out. You're watching this video right now because what you picked was that your biggest struggle right now is nutrition. And I totally understand that nutrition is usually the biggest struggle for most people. And so we're going to go over exactly what those struggles are, where they're coming from, and how can we find a solution for them right here. So that way, by the time we have a conversation with each other, we can really look at the broad spectrum because we can get over this hump and give you the full holistic system that you need to make the change in your lifestyle that you want right now. So check this out, man. I'm going to pop open my screen so that way I can break everything down for you. All right. And what we're going to do, man, is I'm going to talk about really quick. What are the main issues that you are dealing with inside of nutrition right now, man? Okay. What are the main issues? So the more than likely, I'm going to pick the top three. All right. Number one is going to be, right, knowledge. You simply don't know what to eat. It's a confusing world out there. Holistic people, keto, paleo, juice detoxes, supplements. What am I supposed to be eating for nutrition, bro, to get to my goal, right? And so when you don't have this knowledge, it becomes very hard to stay consistent because you don't know if what you're doing is actually going to work, right? So you don't know what to eat, right? You have that lack of knowledge. Number two, you don't want to be restricted, right? You don't want to be eating in a way that you're not going to be able to maintain and you're just going to relapse. You're tired of, you don't want to feel horrible about yourself because you're not giving your body what it wants, right? You're eating in a way that makes you just feel like there's just too much resistance here, bro. It shouldn't be this hard. And I totally get that, right? And lastly, number three, okay, is that you simply lack discipline, bro. You lack discipline. And I can't spell for anything, so it doesn't matter. And so when you lack discipline, even following the right diet protocol, right nutrition protocol leaves you kind of stuck because you're constantly inconsistent. And what happens is your effort is not compounding and it's not going to get you results. With nutrition, your effort is always compounding. And so here's where you're at right now, okay? What's blocking you is all these three things right here. But you need to get, all right, to this place right here where you win. Okay, I'm gonna put a W here. This is where you win in nutrition, okay? So the first thing, all right, knowledge, okay? What do you eat? Okay, the first thing you wanna do is you wanna understand what not to eat, okay? This kind of narrows it down. It's simple. You don't wanna eat things that don't fuel your body. So this means cutting out, right, processed foods, fast foods, the obvious things, the things that are not that hard to cut out. Okay, so cut those out for the most part, okay? And then from there, what you wanna do is you also wanna work 80-20. Here's where we get lifestyle. 80% clean, 20% whatever you want, bro, right? And so now it leads me into the second solution for restriction, macros. Macros is a simple breakdown of your diet by protein, carbs, fats, and calories that you follow the numbers. And you can eat what you want within those numbers. Now, when you add 80% of clean, 20% of whatever you want, right? You simply learn how to hit your calorie mark a day, how to hit your proteins, fats, and carbs mark a day. Over time, it compounds. You get to the exact body goal that you want without doing any restrictive dieting, right? Without feeling completely stuck or having all this resistance because it feels like you're eating, rabbit salad all day, right? Macros, it's the law of thermodynamics. It's numbers driven. That's why it's 100% proven to get you results, okay? And lack of discipline. What you need is accountability, bro. Accountability from the self, right? I'm gonna put accountability. Don't pay attention to how I spell again. Accountability from the self, accountability from other people externally, whether that's coming from a coach like how I would do inside of your accountability, whether that's coming from people around you, your partner, your friends. You need that level of accountability to get you to be called out on your bullshit. That's what accountability is. Accountability is not a pat on the back and you do one small thing. It's to be called out on your bullshit so you can become more aware of your bullshit, because inside of being aware, you have the conscious decision every single time to take the responsibility to do the right thing. When you're aware, you start to be aware of what are these things that I'm eating now I'm not supposed to be eating? What emotions are they attached to? Where are these emotions coming from? Now we start getting into that deeper level. So there you have it, right? Know what to eat, macros, 80-20, accountability. Okay, that's gonna solve these three problems of knowledge, not knowing what to eat, because you know the things that you shouldn't eat. Now you've got a basic parameter. Now you've got this world of abundance where it's like, okay, here's the things I shouldn't eat. So Now I've got something to work with, okay? Restricted, just count your macros. Know your macros, right? Which inside of the call, that's what we're going over. A call with me and you to get really, really consultative on your personalized roadmap. And lastly, accountability. Discipline is hard. We only have so much willpower. We need that external and internal accountability to make sure that we're doing the right things, make sure that we're becoming more aware of what these excuses, what these bad habits, these bad routines, where they're coming from, so we can fix them, compound those effects and that action and get to results. So bro, here's the course of action. Over the next 24 hours, I want you to simply write down every single thing that you eat. Okay. And if you haven't already, make sure you book in a call with me. We're going to go over your personalized roadmap. And if you have, make sure you write those things down and bring them to the call. I'm going to see you then. Let me know in a personal text what you got from this video.